Hello, my budding theologians. This is Joel Willoughby, founder of Brains and Bibles. Thank you so much for tuning in, for being a part of this wonderful event. I'm actually closing down the first ever Brains and Bibles fundraiser. And thank you so much for being a part of that, whether it's prayer support, financial support, even just viewership to spread the word of high quality theology. And if you're not a part of any of those things or one of those things, then it's not too late to start. And while we're talking about it, go ahead and make sure you check out the other videos on this YouTube channel. Like the videos you like, provide some interaction in the comments, subscribe to the channel. There's also a Facebook page you can join, and you'll get a little bit of extra tidbits there once in a while. And I always post the YouTube videos over there to make sure you do not miss it. There is a board of directors over Brains and Bibles to make sure it is accountable, it is using practices of wise stewardship, and of course, everything is being done for the glory of God and making sure Brains and Bibles, myself, is being true to the vision and mission statements of Brains and Bibles. Brains and Bibles is a nonprofit organization with the state of Iowa. It is 501c3 tax exempt, which for you, that means that if you were to give to Brains and Bibles, it is a tax deductible gift for your taxes there, right? Okay. But the board of directors, that's real gold. There are 6 people. I'm the executive director, but there are 6 other people that are helping keep myself and the company accountable. We're doing everything in practices of wise stewardship, and it's all for the glory of God. So I just want to make mention of these 6 people that help me out so very much. There is Grant Booth. He's a CPA. Jason Blunk and Brad Fincham, they're 2 of my pastors at Ankeny Baptist Church. There is Shannon Hounshell. She's a lawyer. Brenda Schilling, she's the CFO of the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Iowa. And Lydia Quick, who's the advancement director at Ankeny Christian Academy. I also work at Ankeny Christian Academy. I teach the Bible classes for the 8th through 12th grade students, and that is a pleasure. It's a blessing. It's an honor. I love them all, and I just love teaching the Bible, and that's a great avenue to do it. Well, I hope now that you see that your donation is in good hands. It will be held accountable. There will be good stewardship. So you don't have to worry about any of that. And plus, it is a tax-deductible gift when you donate. Now, you might be thinking, I want to donate more, or I haven't donated yet. Is it too late? No, it's not. I have a link in the description below to brainsandbibles.com. And one of the things you can do at brainsandbibles.com is you can donate either a one-time gift or a monthly gift. Now, every one-time gift is extremely appreciated. The monthly gift I'd actually prefer. That way there is more reliable income to count on, so we can do even more with Brains and Bibles, and that would be very much appreciated. Well, there's also another thing you can do at the Brains and Bibles website, and that would be to request me to speak at your church or event, talking about apologetics or worldviews or how to study the Bible. There's lots of different topics I would love to speak with you about, and you can make that request through the website. But there's some churches, they're not able to afford to pay for me to come to them or anything like that, and that's where your donation can really come in handy, is so that they can still have access to this high quality theology, and I would love to help them. There's other general expenses at Brains and Bibles as well that your donation could help, but here's 2 big things that's really awesome that's coming up, among other things still in the works, but one thing at a time, right? And so there's this lecture series I want to produce called The Shades of Atheism, and it is to show the nuts and bolts of that worldview, how to have gospel conversations with these people, how to make disciples for Jesus Christ. That's what it's all about. And so it would go through atheism, agnosticism, scientism, materialism, Buddhism, all these different things where they reject even the idea that there is a God, things like that. And so that's in the works, and it would cost something like $8,000 to $10,000, which to some people may seem like a lot of money, but for what it is, this high quality production, it's actually very cheap. And so that's a wonderful thing that we got that price tag down so low. But once again, we just don't have the money in just yet. I need your help. Also, here's another cool thing. I have made a friend in Pakistan. His name's Shaquille, and he's a great guy. And he has expressed the need for high quality theology with the Pakistani believers. And they want me to create them a Bible training curriculum. And they already have a system set up that's for 2 months at a time, 5 days a week, 5 hours a day. And so they're all ready to go. Many people already lined up, dozens even. And so I just need to get it together and get it to them and put it in their native language. And of course, all those things take time, energy, and money. I don't have a price tag on this one just yet. It's still in the works, but that will be coming when we have more information. And so just keep praying about that and the other things that I mentioned. And of course, please consider donating to this worthy cause. I would love to see all these many Pakistani people trusting in Christ and making disciples and growing in discipleship. And who knows what God could do with that and just multiply that ministry out there in Pakistan. So I'm really excited about that. But let's talk about the final results of this first ever Brains and Bibles fundraiser. There was a $2,000 matching donation given by an anonymous donor, and that was really awesome, and that $2,000 was met. So there's a grand total of $5,285 reached, and I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. I had a pretty high, lofty goal. I set the goal on GoFundMe charity for $40,000 because that would be used. That actually would be used. But that's okay. If it doesn't come in, it's not like there is debt or anything. It's just that there is now less opportunity to do more things. And so please consider a donation. It will be used for God's glory. It will have good accountability and stewardship with this board of directors. And so no worries about that at all. If you have any more questions about anything at all, you can reach out to me with my personal email, brainsandbibles@gmail.com, brainsandbibles@gmail.com. You can go ahead and send me an email, ask me any question you'd like. You can always request a topic for the YouTube channel. Many have already, and there's actually still a couple that I need to get to that I've had requested, and I really appreciate that. And they're really great topics. I'm looking forward to it. I love studying. I love teaching, and I would love to come out and speak at your church or event. So remember you can do that too through the brainsandbibles.com website there. You can request me to speak. Please do, and we'll at least get the conversation started and see what works best for timing and topic, okay? Hey, any questions? Reach out to me. Don't be afraid. Make sure you subscribe to the channel here, join the Facebook page, and be a part of Brains and Bibles, making disciples of the world with high quality theology. Thank you very much.